I'm yawning so much. More and more. Let's get into this. Let's dive back into the darkest of dungeons. Hey everybody, Rebellion here and welcome back. Let's see.
The crossroads.
Where did I leave myself
A beacon
off?
for the broken and the battered.
I'm pretty sure this was chapter 5 we were about to do. Ed.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, yeah, my last three people that have memories. By the way, look, brother, thanks so much for the sub, man. You're awesome. Hey, man, how's it going, my dude? We have a flagellant, we have a hellion, and a grave robber. We got Capricorn, Buddy, and Tragedy here. Yawning so much. Yeah. As I go with quote unquote the team. What is quote unquote the team? I do not know. Part of me, like that, I'm trying to think about the boss, and that last phase seems like it's a lot of not much damage. So, genuinely speaking, even like the Vestal's Divine Comfort actually does a lot. Hellion, Leper, Jester, Cultist. I'm actually leaning against a Leper at the moment. Like, he was doing good damage, and that. I should have been using that. Ah, God, I should have been using this. It would hit the front, too, which would have hit the boss on the one summoned minion. That would have made this so much easier. This would have actually helped against the boss, but I didn't have it. Damn it. How's it going, Zacko Man? Welcome. Theme for chapter 5. Like, part of me is thinking the Highwayman, mainly because the Grape Shot Burst doing a lot, and he can hit all positions, especially with like Wicked Slice, Pistol Shot, and the like. It can be upgraded and still be good. But yeah, now we know. Plus also, where is it? Highway robbery. Being able to steal back tokens that we know the boss takes from us is gonna be really good. Probably why I'm leaning a little bit towards the Highwayman.
Harried. A fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
Like probably Wicked Slice to go through the Death's Door bit. Taking to buff, because I probably should be doing this more. Grape Shots. Double Tap. Being upgraded so that way it deals more damage when they're at 50% or less. And it has Death's Door Piercing. And I guess the big thing that's also melee and range damage. Because we saw that boss locks things at a time. It locks stress heals, healing, it locks melee, it locks range, and it cycles through them. So you want to make sure everyone can do something during those turns. And yeah, like highway robbery, that would probably be it. And yeah, we want to be in those positions. Everything works in the second row, the second and third row. So you could be here or here and still function well. We want some kind of healer. Honestly, the Vestal works just fine, I think. Consecration of Light, I'll being able to give attack or crit for everyone. Actually, it's really good. I just gotta remember to use more of it. Yeah, Doctor, Vestal, Occultist are the ones that can heal. But which one can also deal something for damage, not just healing? Vessel can do a decent amount and even like burn, funny enough. The Plague Doctor has, of course, Magnesis Ring to clear corpses that deal fire damage. has cause of death, which is not exactly used yet, but based on the team, could be kind of an execution button. Science. I mean, you can also do bleed, not moving bleed, or bleed as well, actually.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
How about that? And we now have slots in the front too. Usual suspects. I do not remember what that formation was. That had a man at arms, right? I think it did. I'm not sure. Had a man at arms.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
The last one. Standard flip.
A sister of battle.
The uneasy suspects. Not the usual, but uneasy.
But unbowed.
Which one was the usual suspects? Don't remember. Grave robber?
Avarice slips unseen
Could
into
work.
the catacombs of the mind.
It'd give us double play to work with right here, and more people that can hit the back row. And we'd bring a memory person in as well. Though you were built initially for, I think. No, you were originally ranged Deadeye. Yeah, Capricorn, you may be being sent to your death. And also, funny enough, you only have tough and lazy. Which would be a bit weird, but hey, it worked out. This was the starting team in the beginning? Actually, yeah, you're right. And this is the unusual suspects. I think it's called standard flip because it's probably... This team would be, hey... The shuffle. Oh yeah, that's like lunge into lunge into my lunge into pirouettes. Like a bunch of shuffling going on right here. I'm not going to really be doing that at the moment. And standard flip is the way I see it, because, or the way I thought of it is that you would do, say, lunge, then and then Man at Arms would do a duelist advance into another lunge, and then on the next turn for that you could like say pirouettes or a shadow fade, any of these, and you could just keep on lunging with the highwaymen. What about Blight Splam? Might be doing that a bit more too. Ranged. We want some melee, funny enough. We want something of melee. We won't have the leopard do the heavy damage. Yeah, heavy damage. But I want to assume there's a gimmick. Like, upon reflection, there's got to be something. Like, COZ even mentioned, like, he was fighting so hard not to backslide, which means there's something I was missing. Just like when we fought the first lair boss, the one that I now farm to get my trinkets. That one guy in the tree thing. There's got to be some gimmick, something that makes the boss fight make sense. And there's probably some way to make sure that any team can beat that boss without trying to just attrition 999 HP damage. There's got to be some gimmick. We didn't trigger it. I don't know how to trigger it, but we're gonna have to figure that out. And the first clue or really thing that I could not do originally is just defeat both of the things that it spawns. I couldn't do it before, and I'm pretty sure that that's probably something about it. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's someone's different minions after you clear the first two, and that's what we need. But I feel that's my one hint at this. That's one thing I didn't do. Of course, we also didn't remove his buffs, but I don't know how. Weren't able to at the time. But now we can, with this team, we can sort of do both. We can steal positive tokens to remove his buffs, and we can maybe do some damage. We can remove the turn limitations, maybe, yeah. Part of me wants to even do
A
this.
sister of battle, repudiated, but unbowed.
Because, like, this heal feels like it would be enough as well. Turn limitations that screwed you. I don't even think it was that. I think it was honestly just we lost our supports, our healing to like dots over time, and no one could cleanse them. I'd used up my heals and stuff already. And the eye trinket, yeah, the eye trinket screwed me over. Of course you'd have stiff heal. Not necessarily double heals. The Plague Doctor could, oh my god, really? Evasive, just come at start 2 dodges, extra dodges. The Plague Doctor does something like this, where it's more blight and offense rather than being strictly speaking heals. The Vesta will be more focused on the healing, I think. The first round was toxic. The first round was blight, to which thankfully the Plague Doctor also has a good amount of immunity to it and can cleanse it. True also. And it's worth noting, the Plague Doctor can only heal a certain number of times, and then they no longer can heal for the fight. Yeah, the Plague Doctor can also remove, like, all negative tokens, everything, with indiscriminate science. You remove all positive and negatives, and this has no turn limits. The problem is it removes buffs and debuffs. It'll make someone neutral, which I'm honestly not sure if that's better or worse than Battlefield Medicine. Background support role that specializes in consecration. Rank flexible role that's focused on party defense. Fortitude, light, and mantra. And this is, yeah, cooldown of 5. It lasts longer, right? And mantra is heal 50%, remove all consecration tokens. We could theoretically set 2 up, I believe. Fortitude on the other one. Hold on, let's see how I would play her. I would want this for the casual self-sustain. And this could also remove all of that negative stuff. We have 2 people that can do that. Light removal. 2 things that are not necessarily healing that she can use on those turns. 1 buff removal and all that. We want something that can hurt. Hand of Light probably is my one thing. Actually, no, Hand of Light cannot be used, so Judgment. There you go, no walls. Welcome. But the mana from I only recommend him for thematic to be used in the first team to finish the last chapter. He's there for some control. He's there to take some hate and to focus heals on 1 person if possible. The more we have to focus only on 1 person, I feel the better we might be at handling it. Plus, it makes one target for these kinds of just buff, debuff, get rid of situations. All negative tokens on 1 person might make our buffs last longer and be a bit more effective. At least that's the mindset I'm going into this right now with. And yeah, Sharpshoot I want to play because Grape Shot Blast giving you attack up could be fantastic. This would make so that you're pretty much going to get hit by every single blight. Because you would have next to no blight resistance if we go for... Wait, what were your quirks? Oh, great. I mean, that can be somewhat controlled. Actually, I'm reading it wrong entirely. It's a positive effect. It's 1 less stress while on Death's Door. And nervous. +1 speed, meltdown chance, and round start has a chance to just gain stress. Maybe want to get rid of that, I'm not sure, but... Hold the line for the moment. But if we can get the 1 trinket that locks us into place, then I don't need to hold the line anymore. Now we can just go into Retribution and Crush for our normal damage consistency. We'd have no way to apply Mark on any, or I say Mark, but combo on anyone here. We'd have to go for, say, Tracking Shot. Move res, bolster, remove a vulnerable and attack down. And each ally on turn start can get 1 of those. 20% chance. I think. But it just deals slightly less damage. I like Vanguard for the more HP and more riposte crush skills. I just do not like the blights that can add up on him. I'm gonna have to be really on top of that. Hold on. End of Light Mantra Sanctuary. Hand of Light, self-attack, and defense up. Yep. Then Mantra becomes you heal the person who has that. Especially than debuff and token removal. Hand of Light, Illumination, Judgment, Mantra. Hand of Light can hit the front 2, gives them attack down. Illumination removes that and 2 positive tokens, and 3 positive tokens. Buff control. Which other ones was it? Judgment and Mantra. Mantra is heal, and it heals everyone, I think, actually, if I'm looking at that right. And 3 makes it remove all negative tokens. I kind of like that, actually. Hold on. Illumination, just being able to remove positive tokens from them. And stealth could be alright. Judgment being their damage and can debuff them. Mantra being apparently requiring the target. Oh wait, they have to have a consecration for this to be that good. Never mind. Or at least not with that plan originally. Still, the removal of positive tokens and debuffing on it is actually still good. And the amount of power is not that you have increases your debuff chance. We'll use you for the cleanse, I think. And this for, like, just popping off people. Let's hope it works out. That is rough right there, minus 5% crits. All right, I think this is what I'm going to go for. I think this is the team we're going to try and take into the mountain. Chapter 5. Anyone want names? Everyone's available for a name. No Waltz wants the Highwayman? All right. Shiny wants to be Vestal? Kind of makes sense, actually. And Minus wants to be the Doctor? Alright. And Debbie wants to be the Shield, Man-at-Arms. Let's try this again.
The flame, sacred and sputtering. The
Now
last
let's
hope
see.
for us all.
What did I have unlocked from the previous one? Set someone on fire. And reduce something's death door and blight resistance. That actually kind of works out with you. What about trinkets? I had some stuff. All right. If staying item is equipped, apply to attacker when hit. If diseased, 6 blight. If not, Then minus 200% some disease resist. No, probably not. Range attack skills plus 20% damage. Gain on miss. Range skills plus 1 stress. That could be kind of rough. Melee skills, 20% damage. Gain on melee skills plus 1 stress. On hit with flame is less than 40%. Less than 40, 33% to supply combo. Melee skills have 66% death door piercing. Apply to attacker when hit. Ooh boy, that actually going to look pretty well on you. They're going to be attacking you normally. And this one's staying trinket. Gain when moved by enemy, plus 1 stress. We could try that. If anything, it's movement resistance as well. Actually, we don't need that right now. But not a lot of these I feel are gonna be working for me. Or at least not many that I want. You can maybe use this to help out for the bonus damage on it, but I'm not sure. And I don't know if Retribution's riposte count as melee skills to be increased with this. Because then we can increase it by 45 damage. Honestly not sure. We'll just see how this goes. Let's at least get the first encounter to see what we look like.
You can feel it. A change in the air. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Only 2 of you? Weird. That's not my let's go to the token.
Bravo!
All right. I thought the attack we did back kept with the melee skill. Got lucky with a crit there. All right.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
This is chapter 5, right? Why are they giving me only those 2? Is there a way to check what chapter I'm in right now? Because now I'm kind of nervous. I normally don't get 2 enemies there. Okay, no. Chapter 5, cowardice. Is each other right there. Good. We're on the right track.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn
Holy
awaits
bead.
its favorite guests.
Attack and dodge and +3 speed. And 2 and a whiskey to get people to be a bit nicer.
The first of many forks in the road. Choose your path and ride unbowed.
Complications and associated assistant counter and assistant counter complications. Let's go to the sprawl.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Let's see.
Experience, however painful,
We're
is
gonna
the
want our
greatest
damage to be
teacher
up,
of
I think.
all.
So probably Grape Shot Blasts. But also, I have seen how tough things can get. And I'm gonna say bolsters should be upgraded. The -2 stress and the guard from self and the ability to remove vulnerable and attack down on someone. I'm going for that. Those are gonna be my usual first 2 mastery points. The Plague Doctor can surprisingly hold down the fort really well with just standard things right here. You, I would want the better version of Consecrated Light and Divine Comfort next, though. Also, these two, surprisingly now, kind of jump in priority for the master tokens because it's removing 3 tokens now, and for this to double up on the attack down and vulnerability. As for you, Retribution, we'd love to get armor with it. Bellow to be able to put them down to 5 turns and remove the crit buff that they will probably steal eventually.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
Part of me wants to take the
Indeed,
Radiant
it ever
Flame, but I
did.
feel we shouldn't. Like, we're trying to do this on our own, let's do it on our own. Combat. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot we had these.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
In prices, Stagecoach prices, combat item prices. We haven't bought anything yet, so hey, that works.
Any advantage is a good thing.
Healing received per skill from skills per medical gear equipped. And a random hero each location has a chance to heal 10%. Plus 2 crit per scouting gear, and that's speed and max HP for food. Do we have a way to get food? And bombs, I'm not sure. I'm assuming things like this. Actually, no, hold on. I don't know what counts as explosives. I'm assuming they would be tagged with like the explosive tag. Like trap serrated, woven, restorative, powder. I'm actually not sure. And this is food and inventory more than 10, then 10% resolution chance. Increased food stacking. Smoke bomb, flash bomb, etc. Gotcha. I kind of want to get the food barrels. That could stack up with the food theming, and then we'd want to just buy all the food we can get. If it's tagged as food, we want it. The unfortunate part is I would want to use them for being prepped to go into any location, so we'd have to really fight to preserve food and get, say, an early flapjack or something else. So, per scouting gear, luxury and tinker is all I got. We do have tinker right here, but I think rabbit and barrel would be good. We just have to like really lean into it. Smoke on grenade tactics contraptions that I have no clue. I'm gonna go for the food style. Let's get the rabbit. Let's get the barrel so food stacks a bit higher.
Anything that
And
lets
we're gonna
us
try and get
travel further is
more
worth
to
the
fit into
cost.
this.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Probably Songbook of Touching Dirges. Also to try and get our relationships ready for when we go to the next inn. And see what adds on, just because we know that we cannot have, or normally we cannot beat the game weighing down resolute chances right now. Apply and burn incendiary cocktail anchor bomb. Gotcha. So like we have, yeah, explosive. Interesting. If we get a chance to make these that can just apply 5 burn to someone, that could be all right. Could be. We're gonna have to see what it turns into. Or at the very least, like how much it produces. This, we don't need to use it right now. This is actually a very powerful thing. So, I'm going to hold off on that to a little bit more. And how much does this give us? We got some boars? But we already have someone that's unfriendly. We have two that are unfriendly. No Walson Minus and no Walson Demi. But also, let me see. I think we saw someone at 13, yeah. Nobody's gonna get it, but we can be ready for it. Just waiting. Doubling gains or losses. Did not even know that. Shit, alright. We probably had it happen for a couple of times, but I just assumed it was something else. I'll try that. Melee skills. Who knows? For Provisioner, I don't really know what else to try and take from you right now. At the first area, I feel we're going to be pretty safe on some things. Let's just see what we get for the first roll. Actually, trinkets. Nothing that good yet. No, I'm gonna say at least. Pet, we already got the pet. We got the rabbit along with stuff to increase food stacking and resolute chance from it. We already got that. Our first major goal, if we can find something that gives us flapjacks, we want flapjacks. Because that would allow us to start really going higher and higher. We can get that. We might be able to secure something here.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
All right, what do we have? Unsettling portrait. I'm gonna try the left one and see what that has. An assistant encounter. The right one probably, just to see. Assistant encounter. Assistant. There's a lot of assistants. There's a lot. It's pretty much only assistants. Banking on. I'm gonna bank on the Tangle boss, because I remember in the second phase of the Confession 5 boss, he shuffled, and that screwed us over a little bit in the beginning. Plus, if we get that, we can do something like a Duelist Advance for no walls without worrying about it, and I can ensure that Shining's buffs, when placed, are not going to be shuffled around, and we can count on that 50% heal, per se, on Demi and the like. A couple of things may open up if we get that. Not much, but mainly for no walls, and I feel it's going to be easier to do. We have a lot of things that can hit the back row now. No walls can just shoot it, and Minus can hit everything. And Shining actually has skills that can hit it as well, with even just Judgment. We have Judgment. We have Plague Grenade. We have, what's it called? Pistol Shot. Or where is it? Wicked Slice. Double tap. Oh. And I don't have it on right now, but I would put on Pistol Shot to just show that. Let's try the left one. Part of me's hoping for like a hoarder or something.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Oh, what a great first one. Grape Shot Blast. start and we can see about how much damage you're doing.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
4. All right. 1 off, but Grape Shot Blast will deal with that. Or you, actually. All right, now we gotta hit you minimum 3 times. Though, you got a blind, so 50-50. Let's count on that. We have nothing that attacks, like, standard-wise, so... We can't really blight it, so just incision for some hit. You added 1 power, so this now gives attack down. In case you do win the 50-50. Missed anyways. Good. You're not low enough for us to double tap, so just Grape Shot Blast to stack on the attack up. You got 1 now. I kind of want to apply this to you, but no. Just damage is damage right now. Those are without you having crush. This will apply attack down. Or never mind, it didn't.
This is no time to falter.
It's alright though. That's the only damage we really took. Oh, we got 1 apple and cheese. That's food. I need more of that. Oh, we lost on the road that goes straight. And
Joints ache and muscles burn. The body requires attention.
we can remove 1 negative thing. I can remove your 5% crit chance. Or I can remove your nervous. You don't really need speed. The increased meltdown chance is scary. And the round start chance for just stress, I feel, can proc more often than it should. But I think this crit is a bit too much at 5% less crit.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
And this is restorative items. You don't have... I actually would have loved this as well, but... Alright. Wrong one.
Let us temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
Alright, that's the kind of encounter I was expecting. Not the cannon from the get-go. We're gonna get the ghouls right here mainly. Should have plate grenaded, I think. Then we can make this right next turn and remove the corpses.
Encouraging.
Get rid of that. reduce your own stress a bit. You're going to be gaining a lot of stress from here on out, I think. Yep, you cannot get to the back row and heal, so unfortunately, that's kind of where you stop. Our torch is at 88. We should be fine. That won't give a crit, but hey. Damn it. That means you're technically immune to the next attack down you will get.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Okay, attack him, please.
Excellent work.
Yeah, you're gonna die on your turn, so just... Small little heal. Dark Corpus is just basically passing the turn right now. Without gaining the stress. And then now, that just kill it.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Let's get going to the instance of the counter. We're just gonna get a bunch of counters. Ah, there's a loathing there. I don't really want to. Both sides are loathing, but I'm gonna get some amount of it. Combat items, scouting, sure. I would have preferred food. There's another hoarder. Now all we need to do ourselves is not get 6 road battles, and we get this. Unfortunately, I don't think we really are under no danger for like the flame going out this round. There's enough resistance counters on the way that just you will be fine. There's even road battles, actually, I think we're fine. There's one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. Even if I fought every single road battle on the way there, you can only get 1 here. We would get to 5 out of 6. Yeah, don't take the double loathing. Though this removes 1, but adds another, so it neutrals out. So that's 1 loathing. That's the 2nd loathing. That's the 3rd loathing right there. Don't take that. It'll increase loathing, but also I feel like, if I remember correctly, killing them reduces loathing, so... This will increase loathing without a chance to decrease it, but it's essentially the same, I think. Let's go to the store, I guess. The more people want to go to the... Actually, yeah. I'll do it if only because it gives me more rank trinkets and mastery. I want to stack up on that. We'll take a chance on the loathing. And that we can reduce it a bit more.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the
Stress,
end.
combat. Let's go. Let's hope the team can handle this. You missed one. That's right. Let's get some counterattack set up. And clutching claws added vulnerable. Oh, I love that. Let us set this up for the moment. minor healing on people. Offset maybe a little bit of the poison. Actually, all the poison for you. I kind of want to take aim, actually. Because that guarantees a crit. And we can maybe kill these things just inconsequentially. Buffs. You didn't buff yourself necessarily, but good dodge. Alright, now we want to get rid of that. We didn't. Damn it. Which means he's gonna be getting the damage resistance on this, but 2 off. And we have no no, he's gonna die to the blight. Good. You dare heal? Never mind, that's good. That's alright. We can deal with that. Damn it, dodge. And we're really doing work. Give you attack up. There's no reason, really.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Ion hit. If flammable item is equipped, +1 flame 33% or 1 fire burn 33%. Flammable item is equipped, +33% fire piercing and gain on miss 2 fire. We got the mastery point though, and that's probably the bigger prize out of all of that.
The loathing abates.
Yep, we got rid of the loathing that we just gained, but fine. I need to stop avoiding these piles. I need to get more food or anything from them. And the flame is draining a little bit more.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
Combats, relics, stagecoach items. Actually, it's not bad. Maybe that could be flapjacks. You never know. Oh, come on. That's actually still okay. Now we do want these as encounters, so
The route will exact a toll on wheel and
you can
axle
feed, you
both.
can make sure our torch stays stocked out a bit, and more chances for, say, food items to be
The
gathered.
fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting
That's
like
woven.
candle wax.
How's it going, BB guy? Welcome. Combat items, food. There we go. That's what we want to see.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
When that just chance to gain stress at the beginning is kind of rough. I knew it was gonna proc more and more. Alright, one down. We can remove your buffs this turn right here.
Agony by accumulation. A slow
fire,
dissection. An unavoidable end.
That bleed. Author bolster. Our stress is like growing, but evenly on people, and I'm finding that a bit scary.
Messy, but effective.
Scavenge what you can.
More than Oda?
and
A
be
little
off
bit,
once
actually.
more.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor.
All right, wheels,
Have you-
armor, scouting. Unfortunately, nothing for food or trinkets, so I guess wheels, because wheels is about to take a check. We need people to play nice, please. Oh, hey. Explosive flammable. Nice. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I... Yep. We can stock. We can add that on. And this can even be used to remove blindness. A little bit less death star resistance for the moment. It's not bad because we're not going to hit that anytime soon, I think. You don't really need crit right now. Sure, we're gonna just make things a little bit weirder for us. And then watch now. She actually gets death door. Just to fuck with me. Dodge. Good. You have superior dodge, but we'll be fine with that. Throw one at you.
The fiend's
I just
strength
dislike these things
dwindles.
that much. Some light on it as well. And also, this sucks so much. When attacks us to the chance to knock back 2. If you attack up along with that crit. Though we probably could just use this to kill the altar. I'll do that. You know, that might have been a poor choice
Incremental.
because they're going to be AoE constantly.
Deadly all the same.
Still clears them. Those to just remove some tokens and not consume any, so I don't want you having crits. Deal with that stress. That bleed is getting real high. All right, that one's dead. Alpha medicine on you just to cure that fire or that bleed.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I'll put you on this door so you go down, so all we have left is this guy. Alright, we have attack up, double tap. Should be enough.
A resounding response.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Fire, apply on a hit to root them. When missed, have a 5% chance of stunning yourself. That is awful. I just like stun at all times. Anything that inflicts stun on me.
The loathing abates.
Alright, we're gonna have to find a place to remove this one loathing later down the line.